Hello everyone, ngasi January ki tarik 19 2025 ki The Hindu newspaper analyze tauba horasi parakadaba news ama dimagi notes makhada piriba Telegram channel digital learning asida phangani channel asigi link description da hapcharake ngasi gi ahan ba topic sidi sigi thumbnail sida su yaure President Donald Trump America ki President Donald Trump na Hozi Palestinian mayam ama Palestine da moi ki destruction tau khiba mayam building ke ga te khiba kai khiba mayam do adu do sengdok na bagi damakta Palestinian mayam se tho o haina Palestine dagi aduga Egypt da Jordan da chatlo haina refugee oina adumaina haibado adugi matang dani atopa mayam sina kai hairakpano adu yengduine na ani subasina asidi article budi mayam budi yawe adu su hanjan ba article adu union budget ki article yawe union budget se koina ahan February da tawduni aduna mase budget si oina direct tawraba matungda explain tawbado aduna phare haina aina yawrak trabani aduga MG Narega gi article khare yawre adushu mamang da nonni mamang da tawbata ngairi bani na hanjan tawbado tawraroi si haina aina hapaktre ani subasina Supreme Court na order pire a complete stop taw nambagi damakta manual scavenging karino habado adu yengasi en aroi basina broken promise in global warming matang dani kanana no promise broke tawise thogai no habado adu yengasi haudringai da mayam channel asibur support to boina like subscribe and share to biramo haurasi adudi Egypt Jordan reject Trump plan for forced displacement of Gazan ngarang nahan Monday numit se United States ki President Donald Trump na mana solution oina Palestinian gi yum kai mayam ama te iba mayam se bom na kekena tawba matamda kai kiba blast taw kiba mayam se sigi solution oina sem sana bagi solution oina clear to no bagi damakta mafam se area se Palestinian sing se displacement tawba refugee gi status da manak thangna ba jida map ta hypet yengsi sida laire Israel and Palestine and aduga naknaba sidana Jordan laire amana Egypt sigi Jordan amadi Egypt sidane ba mana Donald Trump na haise sida Palestinian singbu refugee oina kharani thamon kharani haise tha amara chahi amara adudi haidaba kharani thamo haina adumaina haibi Egypt and Jordan da Palestinian singna agree tawramde yaramde and hozi Egypt ki president amadi Jordan gi magi king se asina su reject tawrame ba solution se sidi injustice ni haina and plus sitanatana atopa country German amadi France na su accept tawramde unacceptable ni Donald Trump na tawri se haina adumaina hairamme ba sini Egyptian president Abdel Fattah haina ko imagi mingse president gi Egypt ki Al-Sisi and Jordan King Abdullah to reject on Wednesday any forced displacement am tayaroi Gazans after US President Donald Trump na hairaba matungda idea to move Palestinians sing se karomda from the territory to the two Arab countries sida chatlo haiba matamda in his first public response to Donald Trump comment, Mr. Sisi said that displacing the Palestinian people from their land is injustice. Masa-masagi lamdagi displaced tawba chathan ba se injustice ni haina adumaina hairameba. Sai samna hairibado adu adum hanjan sumaina hairaga leire aduna sidagi hena haina balaite ikun important ore se exam gi oina haiba matamda sigi map West Bank sida leire West Bank siga and sigi macha ani se West Bank amadi Gaza ani sineba yamna important oirise leiramise hauji West Bank si su Israel na illegally capture tawre hauji Gaza matek sitani ngaire basidagi su thokina bani hairise and manak nakpada karamba sea Mediterranean sea na sida leire aduga Red Sea na makhada leire sida Red Sea na sida leire Gulf of Aqaba Gulf of the Suez leire Jordan Egypt and aduga mathaktana Syria laire sumaina country me amse and sidana Lebanon hek Israel gi mathakta laire sina Lebanon neba next topic sina Supreme Court na completely ban tawnabagi damakta completely stop tawnabagi damakta order ama thoe kari stop tawnabagi no manual scavenging se metro city tarukta completely ban taunaba adumaina hairameba Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Bengaluru and Hyderabad. So sigi manual scavenging hai taragade koina sumaina nala dagi kom dagi masama mi amana changaba matungda ma pochai mayam do direct contact tawraba matungda phattaba mayam du ka du kokhat kokhatlaga sengdokpa do ado koina manual scavenging haina kauganeba mission yaudana isana dum khong khuta kai kaloi tension duineba amot pado without any safety kai kamta yauda bida do manual scavenging kaweba aduna yamna unhygienic oiba duni manual scavenging se mamang da su Supreme Court na yaroi haina mayam lok su kaino tawkhriba thingrabane ba and actually sigi manual scavenging se yade haibagi matang da adubu adu manual scavenging ke tawbadi lepte ba sigi manual scavenging se mamang da gi su mangonda aikone yamna important oi ba haibu mangonda scavenging tawriba mayam se ayambana schedule caste ki OBC ki people mayam sineba so called lower class haina kaunariba mayam se asina manual scavenging tawi haina si se discrimination ni haina so mamang da mayam ama order thokrabane Supreme Court na magi order da handak sina completely ban tawna bagi hairami manual scavenging se law lay 1993 gi law ama sulai jare 2003 da 2013 da su adugi amendment tawraga adubu law singje leiraga su implement di taw deba aduna Supreme Court has at least sigi metro station taruk se metro station ate metro city taruk se asidadi azana sigi poche rule se implement tawraga 100% poche ban tawsi hana adumaina hairameba manual scavenging refers to the practice of manually cleaning tawba cleaning tawba handling and disposing of human excreta human gi mayam mama phattaba haudi mayam do khutna khullaga adugumaina tawba drain dagi dry latrines dagi open drain or sewer si mayam sidagi India da manual scavenging se mamang dagi issue achoba mala abani officially ma se 1993 da ban tawkhrabane ba adubu hojiksu implement tawde constitution na sumagi safeguard pe the Constitution of India guarantees several rights and protection for manual scavengers such as manual scavengers sing asai hai kibado schedule caste amadi OBC si mayam sida tawhali and atopa caste ki mi se yaram de 99% adumaina yaram baduda Supreme Court na asai gi article 14 gi matungina equality before the law and equal protection of the law article 14 in matungina scavenger singse sigi law sigi matungina equal protection pigedabani moida jabardasti tawraga force tawraga siguma se tohonba yaroi force tawraga sumya ma tawhalini ba du tohonba yaroi haina dumaina thingine and article 17 gi matungina abolition of untouchability mamang the untouchability so called higher class haibasing sina schedule caste ki leiriba people mayam OBC and sigi marak se yauriba untouchable ni haina tawrami mayam se article 17 matungina abolition of untouchable abolition tawi and prohibition of it practice in any form the sigi practice tawba yaroi haina and article 21 gi matungina protection of life and personal liberty article 23 gi matungina prohibition of traffic in human being and forced labor ngasai jabardasti da tawhanliba mayam do scavengers singbu tawhaliba khorhaliba mayam do adu mayam do loina mak prohibit tawi han adumaina hai legal provision da prohibition of employment as manual scavengers and their rehabilitation act 2013 da sisu amendment tawbani 1993 gi adu act is the main legislation that sina only prohibit and eliminate tawba tanatana sai rehabilitation haina adu amasu yaureba mi mayam do adudagi thoraba matungda kamaina toraga moi se rehabilitate tawgani habado it prohibit the employment or engagement of anyone as a manual scavengers and also prohibit anyone from constructing or maintaining insanitary latrines and hojikti Swachh Bharat mission kai kalak padagi toilet mayam ma sanare aduna scavenging tawba khotpagi kaino se masing je mayam handare ba अदुबो हौजिक फावबदा साइ 1993 दा सिगी कंप्लीट बेन हाइना 1 लाख फावबा करिगी दमक्तनो करि मरमगिनो हौजिक फावबा सिजे कंप्लीटली बेन वरमद्रिसे मयाम सिना सिगी थबकसे थादोक्त्रिसे तौहलिजे कइगिनो तौरिबा हाइतारे तौहनबा हाइबसु यारे कइगिनो हाइतारगदे अहानबदा इनसफिशिएंट सीवेज मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम लेतबा फजना मागी टाउन और सिटी सिंगदा फजना मैनेज तौनबगी दमक्ता सीवेज सिंगदो नाला केगेदो थल्लगा अदुम थल्ला लैहनबा अदुगा सरकारगी अदुगुम्बा कमाइना तौरगा सेंगदोकनी खोतोकनी हाइबदो अदुगी मैनेजमेंट वाटबा अनि सुबदा कास्ट बेस सोशल हायरार्की से यामना फत्तबा कोकता महिक अचौबा मनेबा साइगी मीना तौरिबा साइगी स्मॉल कास्ट नि हाइरिबा लोअर कास्ट नि हाइरिबा अदुना अदुगुम्बदो सेंगबा उरगा फत्ता हाउदिदो सेंगबा उरगा हायर क्लास सिंगजेना हराउ जइने बस अखोइने हेन चाउरबनी ना हाइरगा साइगी मागी इगोदो सेटिस्फाई तौनबसु कास्ट बेस सोशल हायरार्की से सी उन्नबगी दमकसु चिंगगा फोर्स तौरगा तौहलिनेबा ngasai fattaba mayamdo and sidana atopana livelihood leitaba tawriba mayam ngasai masani yana su taw mayam yawine livelihood skill haitaba skill hebisi am important eba dono khud sa haiba semba khotpa kari gari ta oiba taraga su adugumba mayamdo haitaba mayam sina unskilled labor gi चौबा थबक हाइतारगे देखुने एमजी नरेगा हौजिक जॉब कार्ड सुनरिने अदुबु असि खक्तना ओइरक्तबा अर्बन एरिया दा लाकपा कानदि अर्बन एरिया दा जॉब कार्ड लेतबनिना सागे सिगुम्बा लाइवलीहुड अपॉर्चुनिटी दो यामना अल्टरनेटिव तो लेतबनिना सिगे थबक से अदुम पाइनरिनेबा मैनुअल स्केवेंजिंग की इफेक्ट अचौबा मैम अमा लay हेल्थ हजार्ड अचौबा अखोगी बॉडी दा अखोगी हकचांग दा रिस्क मैम अमा लay डिजीज कोलेरा टाइफॉइड हेपेटाइटिस एंड अतोपा रेस्पिरेटरी इन्फेक्शन मनुंगदा चंगा मतुंगदा मसाना साइकोम दा चंगबा गाइसे सफोकेशन ओइदुइने अदुगी रेस्पिरेटरी इन्फेक्शन मैम अमा लाक्तुइने शोर होनबा कोटपदा अदुगी मरी मरांगदुदा and protective gear and poor sanitation condition for absence of protective gear laitaba changiba mayam do protective gear laite poor sanitation condition further exacerbate the health hazard leading to the higher incidence of illness and premature deaths among male scavengers singda yam thuna mapunchi ten kiba aduga an achoba anaba mayam ama naba and sitanatana kari infect oi haba matamna dignity and human right violation oiba force kini se ayamana is dignity and human right violation oiba manual scavengers is a clear violation of dignity and human right of the individual involved. Supreme Court na kari magi direction no 2014 da Supreme Court na sumaina haiki order amada made it mandatory for the government to identify all those who died in sewage work the sigiba mayam the scavengers mayam do since 1993 phawbada moi singse da 10 lakh mi khuding makta pina bagi da makta is compensation oina dumaina government bu thido aga pina ba haireba and rehabilitation effort ngasai 2013 da rehabilitation amasu yauki efforts taunabagi damakta payout paisa piba subsidy piba approximately 58,000 manual scavengers have been identified and given one time cash payout 40,000 adumaina mi amada adumaina pi kheba moigi subsidy pi boina merger with namaste scheme kalairiba mayam namaste scheme se sumaina with this scheme is a joint venture of Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Ministry of Social Justice, Employment Empowerment and a Ministry of Housing and Urban Area scheme se koina ising asengba pinaba sanitation fazana manage taunaba pinaba social Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment and amana Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs ani je pulla matungda mobile gi makha da leiba adugumba kano project amane scheme amane haitare sigi scheme sina haije kaino sanitation zero fatalities in sanitation work in India, no sanitation worker come in direct contact with the human facial matter, access to alternative livelihood scavengers se thingba and adugi matungda alternative scavengers tawraga leiramba mayam se moida alternatives work pb ba adu mayam duni and features machinery and core equipment required for maintenance work shida provide tawdu se asagi scavengers sing na tawramba mayam do machine na tawba thabak haktani ba adu machine se piba moina and skill development su sida yawe sagi skill haitabagi scavengers tawrini haire aduna moise kamaina tawraga skill se pihan gani haibado pi gani haibado adu sida loina ma tawduine fiscal year 2023-24 da union budget lack specific allocation for the rehabilitation scheme but allocate 100 crore to namaste scheme da dumaina 100 crores allocate tawkeba sini next or si next ina broken promises in a warming world. Broken promises kanano broken promise to se housing Donald Trump si lakpadagi jat ni tawre se amne strict oibe action locally aduna climate su mana mamangda mana tringe mamangda mase term ani subani sina mamangi term da su Paris climate adagi ka thoraktana mayam ma tawbane ba ado handak su kaino ma ka baga adagi thokhreba broken promise by developed countries singna broken promise ta we have ne Donald Trump se karidagi Paris agreement sina ikuna kamaina tawraga developing countries singda developed country na climate change se asida fight tawna bagi damakta fund pigani habado adugi matang daneba haji climate change tawre example oina harba matamda haji recently wildfire tariba Los Angeles ta ado climate change ki achoba role ama puri and prithvi sagalaiba indham daga se yamna kuiraktriba and sitanatana topa sea kano hengalaiba mayam ama glacier mahi chela iba mayam sea level haigala iba mayam si mayam se climate change oirakpagine ba aduna climate change se kanana ohenbano kanana greenhouse gases mayam ama herna kano emission tawrakpadagine greenhouse gases ado carbon emission mayam ama tawrakpadagine kanana carbon emission tawbano hai taragadi animak developed country amadi developing country ani makne ba aduna developed country sing sidi mamangdagi chahi chama chani mamangdagi moi sidi develop tawraga moi se develop tawraga carbon mayam ama emission tawraga factory industry linkhalaga mayam ama moina mamangda emission mayam ma tawkhrabne ba aduga hojikta moina hydrogen ni aikoigi city di clean ni highway wani ba aduba developing country di kasai gi moina chahi chama da tawrama chama gi mamang tawrama da developing country di hojik khakta tawkhale ba aduna developed country na haise hojik ti developing country sing sina for example India China developing country sing sina hojik emission se mayam ama tawri cement sung boy sano cement gi shem boy sano or gari gi oisano mayam se loina mak developing country na tawbani hena adumaina su allegation mayam lakpani ba for by US in ne ba adubu mamang da khani mamang da di sagi Biden Joe Biden nate Donald Trump na mamangi keno sida term duda pairamba matam duda hojiki article se diawi se mana khwai digi hena highest emission oil tawba adugumba country ma oirini ba adu kon di Paris agreement kai ka tawdana yaudana Joe Biden and amadi mamang da palamba magi president mayamna ada phajana wari watai sanadana he haidi responsibility do kharkal laweba adu ma di responsibility se amata lawra roi habagumaina thokhreba Paris climate hariba sigi Paris agreement sidagi aduga loina makse thadaramise kanadano developing country dane ba thada biramise noi ta horo noi thokpata horo na idea ro hena aduga tap tangai crude oil sungba mangwandagi loina mak thau ke recipe na mai damakta aduga emission mayam ma tawna bagi damakta athingba laitana baneba there can be no doubt that US ke president Donald Trump ge magi decision to pull out the United States from the Paris agreement dagi thokna bagi damakta which was legally come into effect in a year is a major blow to global effort to combat the threat posed by the anthropogenic global warming sidagi kamaina tawraga hingani kamaina tawraga save tawgani habado adugi wari watai mayam ama sana famni Paris agreement se adagi ma thokre aduna se achoba ikoi globally oina yamna effect oigadaba adugumba pot amane yamna impact oigadaba adugumba pot amane mana hairize negatively. The US, the world richest nation, owning a third of the world wealth among the third lady and with the highest annual gross domestic product GDP khwaidagi highest ni is singularly responsible for global warming, have contributed well over a fifth of the cumulative emission of carbon dioxide from the pre-industrial era to date. Hojik phawbada mase carbon emission mayam ama tawri under the principle that the terms of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, to which the US is a signatory, USUC Convention UNFCCC. It is also supposed to take the lead in climate action while providing the financial and technological means to developing countries to do the same. Aduma haise aikhoisu chapmana na paisa piri ni noisu chapma aikhoina lupatra pi noisu lupatra pi kadam chapmana na tau sineba ma haise aduna sagi noisu emission tawini akhoisu emission mana yengde ba hana chahi chama gi mamang da mana emission tawkiba mayam adu mayam dum ti yengde ba hoji mana tainari se developing countries sing se housing mayam tawini aduna akhoina lupatra pi di moisu lupatra pi kadam ni haisine ba paisa tan bana mana tha da lupa for example mana lupa lak amatali ni ba aikhoina sida lupatra khak tali ni lupatra talaga sagi aisu lupatra pi di noisu lupatra pi kadam ni haina sagi mong do yamna angang macha dawna ni man tawise. So the US become the world highest producer of crude oil, world ge highest producer of crude oil ne ba under the Biden administration, the USA. The poultry target of $300 billion annually as climate finance from target amalaki $300 billion adumaina COP29 Bakuda tawkibido adudo pina bagi damakta developed countries sing was the outcome of the joint obduracy of the US and its developed countries allies. Adubu hojiktima shidagi thoe benina pira kadra piro habdo future dai koina magi meeting da khangane. United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change se 1992 da sign tawniki bani. United Nations Conference on Environment and Development, also known as Earth Summit, the Rio Summit or Rio Conference hainu sukoi basigi kanu se summit chida. UNFCCC entered into force on March 21, 1994. The force talaki thabak tawbasi okay. The convention has near universal member 197 parties. 197 members sui country 197 yawise and is the parent treaty of the 2015 Paris Agreement ke parent treaty ne ma se adubu hojik se thok pa haure bane ma sa mamang ju thome aduga Joe Biden lakpada amu yaure amu hoji mara lakpaga mu thoeba sini matang as the video solution jarage thagachari mayambo.